Hello, welcome back to GamePass Games in 30. Today we're playing Lightyear Frontier. It's a very chill game. I played it a while ago when it first ever come out. There's been a lot of updates since I last played it. Um, but we are going to be starting a fresh campaign. If we do decide to continue it, we'll be playing another fresh campaign when we actually continue it. Um, yeah, so that just to explain how Game Pass Games in 30 works for people who haven't watched it before. Once I click Start Game, if there's a cutscene, we watch the cutscene. There's not a cutscene, we go straight into the game. I start the 30-minute timer. Once a 30-minute timer started, after it's finished, we will declare whether or not we're going to continue playing it, and we play the games we're going to continue playing every Monday and Tuesday and Thursday. Not Monday, just Tuesday and Thursday. So without further ado, let's jump in. Gameplay, start new game, enter text. We're going to call it Blue. Uh, Actually, you know what? We're going to call it GP for Game Pass game. But so basically, you land on a planet. You have to. I'm going to skip the cutscene, but I'll play. Basically, you're from a place that's. This is like 25,000 light years away from Earth. Um, when you land, when you have to go and find your mech suit, which is the first thing we're gonna have to go and do. So start it. I'll start the 30-minute timer. You know, find a mech suit, which is only over here. And then it's all about like building, figuring out wildlife. There's a bunch of stuff you can do. Now in our mech suit. When you get to upgrade your mech suit as well, you get like sprinklers, there's a bunch of stuff you get in your mech suit. It's really cool. You start off with this. And this basically just allows you to pick up rocks and stuff, stone, so on and so forth. I don't think you can break big rocks. No. There's like small rocks that are on the ground. You get to make planters, plant food, plant stuff like that. Like, you get to plant shit. It's genuinely because you get to pick up plant fiber, wood, building stuff. And you get to destroy these type of rocks. I'll give you stone. Then there's like a big list of stuff. I think it's in the back. B, it's B. This is all the stuff you can build. So there's storage. There's stuff for fences. Now we've got wood. So you basically have to like keep breaking stuff to learn more recipes for things and so on and so forth. There's a home comfort rating, so you get rated of how like well your home is comfortable. But I think again, I've played this before. I didn't complete it. I played it with a friend, and then we kind of just stopped playing it because I think we moved on to Grounded, which we did eventually beat. There's also a backpack inventory size. I'm gonna be careful not to fill up your backpack too quickly. I know what you're thinking. You said don't pick up your backpack, but why are you picking up rocks? It's because I know the first quest involves me using rocks or something. So I now have the rocks. These can do back and this. We recycle that for scrap. Now I can build a farm center, which is in this panel. Farm center, which I'm gonna build like more of the flat area. So we'll build it here. And we've got a resource cannon delivery system, but as close to the water as we can put it. Interact with the farm center. Remove storage access available within the area. Danger cannot enter this area. You can travel home to the farm centre once per day. Home area size, and if you give it that stuff, it'll upgrade it. So if we give it 10 copper and 10 polyberry juice, it becomes a bigger square footage. We get more stuff in there. And we got this delivery cannon system, attempting connection to Earth, which is 25,000 light years away. Far away. The frontier message, connection established. These are the places that are close to us. Let's go here. Not just forward, not just. We need to deliver a bunch of 5 more wheat. Means we need to be able to plant wheat, right? Which means I think we need. There is a planting area. Might be wrong about that. Plant your first seed. Select. Oh, here we go. So now we can like select an area of where we want. For here. How many mechs? How many seeds do we own? We've got 10 wheat seeds, so we want 3. We'll do 3 this way. That make 9. We'll swap this out for our seed bag. Now we need watering can. To water the individual seed patches. And now we have to wait for these to be delivered. Wait for these to grow, basically. So what we can do while we're waiting for that to happen is we can build ourselves a small tent. We'll build it over here. Enter, and we can sleep. Can't sleep, but we can't sleep before noon. It's morning at the moment, early morning. What else can we build? What else can we build? Bed, mailbox, outfit locker. Yes, you can track things. So like this. Now I can just go get myself some wood. Make myself a mech. Now using the border. Oil press. Put down over here. And then we can do assembly line, which we need copper ore for. And then we've got a seed extractor. We need copper ore and stone. And we need wood and copper ore. Okay. Now we need wood and we need copper ore. So we need to find a place where we can get some copper ore from. There's also, if I'm correct, there's also two different types of wood. There's hard wood and there's normal wood. We could also do with a storage box. Be nice to have. Build one here. We can build another one, like basically buy each of these. Wood. Need a buttload of wood. As you can see, it's just a chill crafting game, basically. There are animals. There are animals, there are like things you have to feed. What our plan was, we're gonna put all the seeds in here for planting. Then we put all the stuff for crushing, which I think is berries. Well, it's plant fiber, so plant fiber can go in this one. And then the product from the plant fiber. Craft any oil. There's like, yeah, there is an economy as well, so there's a place where you can sell shit basically. And then we'll figure out what these can do. We need copper. You can also like pick these. Copper here. I can't remember how you add fuel. I'm struggling at the moment. I can't remember how you add fuel. You can eventually get I think you eventually get to a point where there's bigger deposits. Over there. Okay. So it never instantly fills. We'll find. I'm guessing we'll find out once we finally. They can make polyolly. This can use copper. Copper can go in this one. This can use. Oh, you use the things to make more plants, make more seeds. Yeah, we can get processes going. So we can take like let's stack. Take like 3, and take like 10. Then we can have the processes going, so we can make poly this. Then we can. That process will just happen while we're away. I think it drops it straight onto the floor. I don't think they disappear. We can craft some seeds. Yeah, it just drops it on the floor in front. And we can make some copper as well. If we can make 10 copper, that would be cool. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 copper. Is it just instant? Oh, it just instantly makes it. Okay. 10 copper, 10 poly stuff. can get out of our mech while we're here as well and just walk around and do our own thing. We can also find some stuff that makes our life homey that we can already make. Wood. Coziness has gone up. Let's sleep. Day 2. Now all of the processes that were here are all done. So we can put the poly in there. Now what we can do, right, is we can take the hoe back out and we can make a 3x3 here. Well, it was 9 for some reason. We could probably turn 5 of them into more wheat seeds. Right? While delivering the 5 we were going to deliver. Then they shoot them in on the location. That planet over there. Yeet. Then we've sent them things. And they've sent us a power list. We can now make a mech depot. Allow your mech customization for parts. You can now make some more gates. I think we need to make one of these. Need stone and copper. Get some stone. Okay, so mission complete. Recipe for a bunch of stuff, which I think we need this upgrade that I'm about to make for before we can do it. Give me 1 second. I'll figure it out later. For that. Do we continue down this path, or do we do what the top of each? That's just 10 poly. That's not so. Okay, we can go down and we can find stuff that we haven't discovered. I think we unlock this. I think we'll have enough time to actually do that mission, but we can have it on, at least. $57, 50 seconds and we'll be done that then. So what I will say, that I know I find these games particularly very chill, but I don't know how well they come off through like YouTube videos. So I don't know. I could spend a long time making videos on games like this because I do enjoy myself a good old chill game like this. I do love them. Very chill, very relaxed. Send the 6. Over here, mine like also weirdly, even though this game is all about the mech, like the whole point of this game is to use the mech, play as the mech, do stuff with the mech. I remember when I last played this game, I spent most of my time running around without the mech. There is some stuff you have to have the mech for, like later there's like trees and specific ore types that needs the mech to use. Needs the mech for like it to be used. Oh, plant these. Okay. Go over it. We need to get 2 more pieces of copper. I think we can definitely do. We can definitely get 2 more pieces of copper. I can see like 4 in front of me. Means we can at least build this, so I can show you this then, because I remember this being like the place that kind of like, oh my god, this game is now changed. Like I can now do a lot more stuff, a lot more quickly. Like we can do a lot, and I'll show you it because this kind of really elevates this game. This first build. One stone. I think we'll just be able to make it and show you before we as the time runs out, basically, because it says we've got 4 seconds, but I'll reset the timer because this will be taking more than 4 seconds to do and show you. And then once I've showed you, we'll end it and I'll explain whether or not we're going to continue it on the Tuesday and Thursday once we get to that point. So bam. Okay, so now you can basically put your mech on here, right? And you can use this interactive mech screen so you can craft parts for the mech itself. So you can draft a hose which will water your plants, a vacuum to vacuum up all the resources, a seed shooter which will shoot seeds, a spike mark one which you already have, and you can also upgrade your tools. So I can make a spike sowing a sweep striker to enable your sweep striker ability to soar. You can also upgrade your appearance. You can change your colour of your body, colour of your stuff. You can add your customizations, add modifiers to them and stuff. This is where I think the game really gets cool. Is when you get to this part of the game. I'm not gonna lie. That's where the game gets real interesting. And this is where I would normally just walk around now because I want to just make my mech look cool and do cool stuff with my mech. But that's gonna be it for us. We'll quit. That's gonna be it for us for this Game Pass Games in 30. On Lightyear Frontier. I am gonna add it to the list because it is a very chill, fun game, and I'll add it. See how I feel about it in a couple of days. If I end up feeling like, no, screw it, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna add it. It's a game I've wanted to try. It's a game I've wanted to play. It's a game I've wanted to do for a long time. So the fact that I've got the ability to do it now and record it, so I could have it for future viewing and stuff, just makes my life a lot easier. So we're gonna add it. I hope you all have an amazing day. We'll be back tomorrow with another Game Pass Games in 30. But I don't know what it is because today, this is the end of my recording session for today. So I'll see you whatever game that is. Have a good one. Bye.